I'm just trying to get my energy up. What's up, everybody? It's Back in the Day, episode 22. Episode 22. Welcome back. Welcome back. Georgie's falling asleep over here. What's the deal, Georgie?
What's going on?
That's not me falling asleep. It's just me fucking reacting to the way you were just... the way that you were just... You made that fucking weird noise.
A lot of actors, believe it or not, actors or people, radio personalities. So that's actually something that I've been wanting to try. You just got to let it out.
I did that in the car, but I didn't do that this morning.
Sometimes you need to just close the door on yourself, the window, and just yell it. Scream, let it out. Let it out.
Get this fucking shit.
Let it out, loved one.
Let it out.
Go, let me see.
Let it out. Let me see how you let it out.
He does it when he wins on Street Fighter. Why not let it out?
He's like,
come on.
And then he's in the bathroom, you hear, and then you hear like,
after you get a win. I was telling him yesterday when he used to win with Wolverine, every time he would win with Wolverine, he would do the claws like, yeah. Come on, Georgie, let it out, man. See, I feel better now. You gotta let it out.
Like that. He has different actions from different characters. The girl.
But Georgie's been up early. You got up at 6 a.m. working on your car?
6 in the morning. Yeah.
Man, so give us an update on the car.
Oh, well, I mean, it was supposed to be like a secret reveal. Well, I was already telling you guys about it, but because this Sunday is no man's land, so I'm trying to bust it out so that way fucking everyone knows what's up. It's been broken. Well, it's been broken since like past April, so
it all makes sense. You're trying to get the whip ready for no man's land.
Yeah, I told you. That's why I kept telling you guys. Dude, Sunday, no man's land. You gotta be there.
It's a big one.
We never go.
I know, it's a big one.
Fucking the car show is like 3-4 fucking blocks stretched out with nothing but lowriders, vendors, a lot of influencers. Music is always bumpy. They got drinks right there.
They do it every year?
They do it it's like every other month.
Oh, every other month?
The guy who throws it, shout out to Tito Cano. From Boulevard Nights Car Club, right here in Santa Ana. He hosts it. Usually he'll announce it like a month before, like with a date already like set in mind on where he's gonna do it. And then with the whole like cruising's not a crime thing too. So like they're trying to make it to where like it's like a thing now, like permission from the city and stuff like that. That's like now like a hosted event with the city allowing it, you know what I mean?
That's cool.
So yeah, I'm like on a deadline because it's like 3 days away. I only got like 3 days left, but I'm basically already done with it. So I wanted to like unveil it over there and to show it off and stuff, and then just kind of.
Is it looking like it's gonna be done or not? As of right now?
Yeah. Oh man, dude, I was like last night I was up to like 1 a.m, like just almost finishing it up, and then today finishing it up. I need like little touches. And then tomorrow goes to the muffler shop. Saturday, we do the first test drive on it to see like how if we need to do any tune-ups or any corrections to it on timing and things like that. And then Sunday, just fucking bask in the whole glory of the car fucking rolling out. You know what I mean? That's where like you sit back and then you see everybody like admiring your car, and then you're all like, damn, like.
I mean, that's when it's all worth it.
Yeah, that's what makes it all worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're gonna take your horse out.
Oh, there you go. Juan el Vaquero.
My stallion.
It's like I got a fucking environmental free, eco free ride. Fucking roll up in there.
Sure enough with the horse.
Bro, imagine one day I'll pull up with a horse.
At the car
they
show?
see
at the shop. To work.
They see the cars hopping and you see the horse fucking hopping in the air like
with the horse.
You should do that for a video though. You should do that for a video.
Get your horse.
There you go. Well, there's a lot going on this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. I forgot that No Man's Land follows on Labor Day weekend. There's also the street fair. So anybody that's local to the Orange County area in the city of Orange, Old Town Orange, they host a street fair that goes all weekend long, and there's vendors, there's food, drinks. Everybody just goes
at the city of Orange, right? Yeah, the Orange Circle.
Orange. So it's gonna be a busy weekend. It got me wondering too. What is Labor Day, right? Do you guys know what Labor Day is?
Monday.
It is Monday. Day off, he said. But
Monday's
I guess
Labor
Labor Day is Monday's Labor Day.
Okay.
The idea of Labor Day was sparked in the 19th century as means to honor our labor unions and workers across the country. So it's to honor
So
those that
it's just
built,
like giving
built
my
America
day?
are the hard
Basically.
workers, the unions,
like I'm working on Labor
blue collared workers, right? So
yeah, I'm working that day.
yeah,
so.
I mean,
I'll be in.
To me, that was never really like a day off. I
Yeah.
think like I was like, oh,
Labor
shit,
Day
I gotta
you
work.
put in labor.
yeah.
Because even when you're on your day off, you're doing labor around the house.
That's a fact.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If you're off for work, you're gonna do a lot of shit at home.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Basically.
You drop for what?
Yeah.
Sick ass.
So I'm still a little groggy from yesterday. Me and Julio tag teamed the homie Marcus. Pause. Yeah, but we've actually talked. Let's talk about it.
He was all like, but.
So me and Julio are known as the Bang Bros right now.
Bros.
Juan started it.
The
So
Gang
the,
bang.
the idea is basically two guys on one. So that's when you get two guys on one. They tattoo at the same time. Funny thing is,
Okay.
me and
No.
Julio did 2 sessions on two different people at the same time. Shout out to Obi Toppin. He plays for the Knicks. Now he's gone over to the Pacers. But me and Julio did a session on him. We tattooed his shin. He had a space.
I was gonna
jam
say me
themed
and
leg,
Juan were Bang Bros, but we were actually just tag teaming.
What do you mean?
What? Wait, where was this?
Remember when we tattooed Steph?
Oh,
The tag team.
that's
Yeah, we
right.
tag team.
Oh,
You
yeah,
did
the
2
tag
on
team.
her, and then she
And then-
hopped on my
yeah,
side, and then
yeah,
I did 2
yeah.
tats on her.
So when you
They be
tattoo,
going
when you
around.
do one after the other, that's a tag team.
Right.
But when you do it at the same time, that's a gang bang. Yeah. So and these are terms like even
I
though
thought-
it sounds funny, these are terms that have
that's
been
true.
used for a long time.
I thought a gangbang had to be more than 2 people. Like,
You
know what I mean?
Still more than 2 people.
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, but I'm
the-
saying like more than 2 artists, like
Yeah.
3. That's like a gangbang.
Yeah, it can be.
Well, I guess
It
this
can be.
technically you guys what you did was a
Eskimo
threesome.
Bros.
We did 3
I was a
Possibly.
tattoo
Oh
threesome.
yeah, tattoo threesome.
Technically-
Did your needles touch each other?
Whoa!
We're getting close.
Did you guys lock eyes as you guys were both finishing wiping the tat? You see how I can go on and on with these like pornographic references?
He winked at
Did you
me.
use yeah.
I look up and he's like,
Oh shit! Do you use
George said I did
protection?
it first.
Lube or no lube?
Yeah.
Yeah, glide or no glide? Yeah.
Green glide. No, but shout out to Marcus and Stephanie. They're good friends of ours. We
Did you get the
originally
money
met
shot?
them. Do you remember when we went the first time we went out there? They had a tattoo roulette game that they were playing, and there was a bunch of influencers that we met that day, and they're like booming. They had a really big boost on TikTok. I was telling Angel,
They had
shout out
a
to Angel.
mansion.
Yeah, they had a mansion at the time. They just bought a crib out in Corona. But they have a big following on TikTok, like 20 million combined followers, 10 million each around there. And they're booming on Snapchat. So that's something that I wanted to touch on there. For any creators out there, they're really telling me to push Snapchat. They're doing really well on there. I know Snapchat as a platform, they want more users on there. Because think about it. None of us use Snapchat, right?
Who uses Snapchat?
Exactly.
Bro.
So Snapchat right now is willing, and they have a budget to pay creators, bro. So right now to go on there and post, especially tattoo artists, go on there and post. You know,
heard about that.
gives you an incentive of making some money over there.
Snapchat will
And not
pay
just
you.
that, but to grow your following too. So
George has a Snapchat premium.
yeah,
But it's like
Dang.
The
for
spicy
people who
one.
use Snapchat, it's just for those people that like to recapture what happened last night that they couldn't remember. Where they go out to the club and then they're like 4 or 5 drinks in and you're just like fucking dancing or whatever, and then they're fucking like throwing up or whatever. I don't know. I don't really use Snapchat, but that's like from what I.
you said at the
he
At the
knows
club.
a lot about it.
Sounded too specific.
Speaking of the club, I wanted to, this show is called Back in the Day, and I was thinking on the drive over here, and it got me thinking because an old song played on the radio, and it took me back in the day to the party club or the party scene days. What was your guys' experience with partying? I'm talking maybe like high school house parties. What was the vibe like? What was the experience like? I like to talk about that. I want to share some of my stuff, but what was your guys' like?
I threw a lot of house parties.
House parties? Oh yeah,
When I had my apartment,
George was bad when he was a
Yeah.
kid, bro.
yeah, when I had my own apartment, I used to throw like parties at my crib all the damn time, and then even like do fucking small tattoos and shit. At one point, I did actually burn like some of my carpet and my wall because
Wait,
someone
how do you
was
burn? Yeah, how do you
How do
burn
you
that?
burn that?
somebody brought a rig. Like
A
to
wig?
smoke like wax,
Rig.
and they had the torch or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they were like too close to the fucking wall or whatever. It fell on the floor, the rig or whatever, caught like a piece of my carpet on fire, and then some of the fucking flame got on my wall. You know what I mean? Which I actually had like a cleaning service that I would hire that was like I think it's like $350, and they clean like your entire apartment. You know those services, like they just come over, they clean your shit. So I would just like trash the shit out of my apartment and then just call them over, and they would just fucking take care of everything. You know what I mean?
He got it.
But it ended up costing like a lot of money.
Yeah,
dog.
bro.
for sure.
It sounds like it.
It would cost like a lot of fucking money. There's only like 2 times where we had the party shut down where like police officers would come by for like noise complaints and stuff. But yeah, dude, like that shit was like fucking sick, bro. Cause then we had a pool. We did like pool parties too. Cause I was still in high school, man. You know, so a lot of the guys that would come over and the girls, they were like, Orange High was right next to Chapman University.
You guys were drinking?
Oh yeah.
What were you guys drinking?
Damn,
What
bro,
was the
like-
drink? Fireballs.
Bud Light.
Fireball.
Fireballs.
Nah,
Drinking Bud Light.
But like,
I used to drink like a lot of
kind of party was that?
ND 40s or
yeah,
or we would just have like a shit ton of like vodka, tequila. You know, we would make our own drinks. You know those, you know, where you like you get like a big tub.
juice.
Yeah. So we get like a bunch of fucking different juices and
That shit
shit,
was
and
nasty.
put like different alcohol and shit,
headache,
and just have like it was like what do you call it? Like
Not the ones I make.
those laundry baskets, not a laundry basket, but like where you like those containers.
Mm-hmm.
So we just fucking fill it up and then we
laundry
like
basket.
I don't. Cause I use it to.
Holes. This is never full.
I seen that.
No, I'm saying because I do have like a basket that I put like my clothes in. That's one of those storage containers.
Like
you
a,
know?
like, yeah, that's all.
So
So the
yeah,
house
we would
parties
just
at the crib.
Sick,
yeah, and then
Party.
we would do tattoos, and I like I don't do it anymore, but I would like get like pretty buzzed, and then I fucking do like a bunch of small little ass fucking tattoos on people. And then like looking back at it now, I was like, man, it's fucking stupid.
And I think, cause see, I've known George for a long time, right? Since he was in high school. So
and then we would
I feel
party a lot.
No, he partied a lot. Now George
Yeah,
is
I don't fucking
chilling.
party
He
shit.
doesn't do anything. But your early years, see, it's good that you got it out of your system. Sometimes people, you get started early, you don't do those things
True,
later on
yeah.
in life.
True.
So
I can't even.
I feel like he got it all out of his system.
Yeah, like now like
George
every
is in
time
his
we go out
daddy era.
drinking, like every time we go drinking, I'm like, fuck, like I'm only gonna have like 2 drinks. If not, I'm gonna get fucking wild.
That's a lie. No, like when we say, well, I'll just have one drink and then
Yeah.
you're like shit faced a couple hours.
Well, you're right. That's what I
Right?
mean. Like,
Right.
if I have like more than 2 drinks, I fucking wild out. You know what I mean? Like, cause I can't drink
okay.
like that anymore.
Going
I
all
can't,
out at that
I
point.
can't have like 5 beers, 4 shots, and like a
Damn.
fucking bunch of mixed drinks and a fucking, you know, I can't party like that no more. I'll fucking be dying on the floor somewhere. You know?
What was yours? Your experience
I
like?
threw a lot of momos, like motel parties.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah, I would get the hookups at Motel 6.
Fill up my balloon.
Yeah, bro. But no, we just smoked. It was just I guess smoking and drinking.
Smoking
this
and
was
drinking.
like
Let me find out
high
you guys had
school.
Nas tanks and shit.
Nah, I've
Fill up my
never done that. Or I was
balloon.
never around that.
Nah?
See,
I was.
because that came on.
I saw
feel like that
but
was earlier.
I was never around.
Oh,
that.
never around that. Wow.
I did that shit once, like a couple
Didn't really
times.
party?
I
I'm
was
not gonna
people
lie.
were like, why do they got
Like
balloons?
Nas and shit.
And they look all mansels after them.
Yeah.
Now
right?
they call it a different thing. Now Nas is a whole different name. What do they call it? Even because the Atlanta rappers do Nas now, but they call it a different different name
Whippets?
now. Whippets. That's exactly what it is.
Well, because you're fucking sucking off Whippet cans.
Yeah. Well, see, there's the can version,
know
and then
this?
there's
The little-
actual the Nas.
The little, you know, the little
How you know
canisters, like
this?
you know, you
Yeah,
you
the
put
Computer
like.
cleaner.
The computer
cleaner.
No, well, you don't have to do that too. Like, say for instance, like BB guns. BB guns have CO2 canisters in them.
Yep.
So those were what a lot of people were fucking inhaling. back in the day. And that's why they call them Whippets, because they're like little Whippet cans.
No, bro, I remember
you know what I mean? Like
people that would
2 or
nose
3
it.
of them, they get you going.
Yeah, and like after you could tell after these people look fried, and they were in high school, they were fried, bro, from nosing it so much, like they weren't all there. Cause I mean that burns brain cells, right? Yeah. But when I was in high school, and I'm sure Angel knows, back in the day, it was like a real lifestyle. It was there was the whole party scene was big, right? Everybody threw house parties. And my friends, I would go to some parties, but I was never involved with any of the biz. But my boys would buy the NOS tanks. You fill it for $60,
too square,
and they'd make 500. No, I was working. I was working when my homies were partying. But the thing is they would sell these balloons, bro, and they'd make a profit every night, $500-600. You know, $500-600 a night. So, and these high school kids were making money every weekend. But anyways, you had the tags, and there was the party cruise. Angel, you remember that? The party cruise, and this was the era where you had the Bugs Bunny t-shirts.
Bro, you remember that?
The Bugs Bunny blinged out.
The belt that had the sign that would like...
It had
would
maybe
say
your name on there.
Yeah,
El Vaquero.
Yeah.
So it was a real lifestyle, bro.
I'm gonna get one of those.
Yeah, we had Alizé, Hypnotic. You know, it was...
Let me find out. Juan had one of those little belts with the little metal tabs on them.
I do.
You know what I'm talking about?
Let me get your beer.
No. Like they were like these leather belts, and they had like these metal square spikes on them and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
I had those.
Like the emo shirts.
Did you ever put those little metal things on your backpack?
Oh, yeah.
You take them off and you make something out of it? Yeah, I remember that.
Or fuck it, cut the belt and turn it into a bracelet.
Facts.
Oh, shit.
I
didn't do the bracelet, but
I did that. I did that.
I had the belt. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lip piercing.
That was like so fucking intermediate school.
Yeah. That was like early Hot Topic days
when I used to have like really fucking long, like almost like emo
You had the
hair.
emo hair?
Yeah.
You got the hair right now. Put it. Yeah. Get it one time for the camera, bro. Get it one time for the camera.
It's not that long. I used to have it like really long, like right here.
Like the photo he took.
No.
Let's see it. Get it for the camera, bro.
No. I'm not gonna do it. But I used to have like really fucking long hair, bro.
Whip it.
And then I had it brushed to like one side. You know what I mean? And I would use like fucking like a shit ton of hair.
Did you use a lot of gel in the front?
We want to see the paramore.
Nah, I just do like hairspray.
It will stay still.
We want to see the offspring.
When Juan first came into the shop, he had hair. All the first videos
like
he
that.
had hair.
Yeah,
it was pretty. Yeah, it was.
You
a
had a
lot
side
longer.
part.
Yeah.
And then you went into your short hair era.
I was innocent.
And then 2 weeks into the tattoo shop, and he was like, "Is this what it feels like to be a thug?"
I know, right?
Oh,
changed my whole lifestyle.
Like Black Spider-Man.
Oh, there you go.
It's like, oh shit.
Right? That's funny.
Yeah, Momo's for me.
Momo's.
what?
And did you throw any parties?
No. Nah,
At all?
really,
No?
nah.
He never got invited.
I threw a lot of Momos.
I was that one kid that they never picked, basketball,
Damn.
the last one.
They picked the handicap one before him. Oh shit!
They'll be
You're
like,
the last
we don't
one.
understand you.
And then they're like, all right, our team's full.
And they're missing like 5 players.
Go sit over there. Go sit over there.
Okay.
Someone gets
They're
hurt, we'll call you.
struggling, but they don't pick me.
Yeah. Oh shit! I was never that. Oh, actually, I was that kid too, bro.
So recently in the city of Santa Ana, they had a Chicano festival. So they held that over the weekend. What was the park, George? What was the park?
Yeah, so I was actually at the it was a Chicano Heritage Festival that was on Sunday at Salvador Park. Literally, I was there for like a couple of hours to watch the Sinceres and the Altons play, and then literally like it was like so hot. I was like, man, I'm dipping. And then 30 minutes later, someone gets fucking stabbed over there. But to be honest, like, it is F Troop territory. You have like all kinds of gangs like right there.
Cops are actively there too.
Dude, there were so many cops. Like they blocked the whole entire block. You had to park like 2 or 3 streets away to get to the place because they had it completely like surrounded. Like even like mainly like backstage where all like the performers, like the musicians and all that stuff, like there was like a gang of fucking cops like as a wall patrolling around it. So I was actually like pretty surprised. Like I'm like, damn, like they're pretty ballsy to just fucking like go ahead and just stab somebody. And for 4 people to also like pass out due to heat stroke, that shit was wild too. Because I mean, even though but to be honest, like these people out here like wearing Pendletons, like 100-degree weather, wearing Pendletons, Charlie Browns, and their fucking zoot suit outfits and shit. And I mean, you're just asking. Bro, I was wearing like a white T-shirt and baggy jeans. And I was still like fucking sweating. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like my little kid's over here with her little fan, like trying to keep her cool and shit.
Trying to get in there too.
Yeah, and I'm all like looking at her. I'm like, fuck, let me get some of that fan. You know what I mean? Let me get some of that cold air.
And the Sinceres and the Altereds performed too, right?
Hell yeah, dude, and they were performing in Spanish too.
Whoa,
which was pretty sick. Cause I've never really heard Spanish version. Or they were singing other songs that they weren't theirs, in Spanish.
Badass.
You know, which I thought that was pretty cool. We did it. This is like the second year that they done it. I think it's hosted by one of the city councils in Santa Ana. The first time that we did it, it was pretty like it was a lot better. Like we had like lowriders, everyone was invited. You know what I mean? It was more chill. But on the second time around, like, I don't know why there was like a lot more cops, you know what I mean? More restrictions, you know what I mean?
It's an active area, so I'd assume.
Right. But I mean, I don't know, like on the first try around, like I felt like it was more lean back and nothing went wrong either on the first one, but it was kind of weird. But all in all, it was a cool event. It's just... someone's always going to ruin it for somebody. You know what I mean?
That many people.
Yeah. Someone's going to run into somebody that knows them that's from like a rival gang or bumps them in the wrong way, or you know what I mean? They look at you funny and then they're just like, so homie. You know what I mean?
Crazy eyes.
Yeah, crazy eyes. You know, but dude, they have, and it was all cool for for the friends. Dude, it was so friendly because they have like free rides and all that stuff. Like it's cool. It's cool.
Like a community event, right?
Yeah. That's cool. And the homegirl Kim was there.
She was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ran into a lot of my friends that I know. Well, obviously I live in Santa Ana, so I'm gonna run into people who I know, you know, but nobody who I know that doesn't like me.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
George is a hood celebrity, man.
Maybe you got hot. I know. Huh? Yeah. Maybe you got hot because you run.
What do you mean?
What? You say you run to the person.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why you got hot. I'm just saying.
Run to who?
Because you say you just run.
When did I say that I ran?
You understood me or what?
I think so. Who was like that? Juan did it. But speaking of Chicanos, have you guys seen? Has anybody watched Blue Beetle?
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
You watched Blue Beetle?
I saw it,
Give us a rundown. Give us a rundown.
It was sick, bro. Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I can't wait to see it.
It's cool. I don't want to spoil it, but real dope. It's like very Mexican based like movie. Obviously the main actor he's Latino, and but in the movie his family George Lopez is in it. You relate so much because the way they're like the scenes when they're home is the same type of like interactions that we do at home. You know, we're roasting each other. We're exaggerating in the way we say things.
What's this movie
cool,
called?
bro? Blue Beetle.
Now,
Blue Beetle.
Let me ask you. This is
cool,
Blue Beetle.
bro.
This is a Marvel movie. Now, is there Spanish like real California Spanish, or is it like the typical movie Spanish like? Let's go to the fiesta.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, it's like that. Yeah, like you know, it's like real, like Spanglish, but it's like corny. It's not like real.
This is like first
Spanish.
generation, like the ones where the parents are like.
And that's
from,
what I heard. I also love that there's samples of like what Selena, right? Chalino.
Yeah, bro.
Like they
have
play
music.
like good music throughout the film.
No,
so.
it's cool. It's
just the way you said it. I'm sorry. It's just the way you said fiesta.
No, well, that's the way they talk. That's the way they talk.
Difference.
Yeah, like in movie Spanish. Yeah, like
cringe. Just got on like.
And when you watch these shows, it really is like cringy.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It seems like it's more authentic.
No, it was sick,
right?
bro. That was like one of my favorite movies. Now
it's receiving a lot of good hype, and the director is Latino. You know, so it's cool. You know, so everybody go out there, support the movie, watch it. That way we can get more Hispanic representation, right?
That was pretty cool.
So. It's like, let me find out one of the days Herchell is gonna be a Spanish.
Hey, fuck around, might start
superhero.
acting.
What's his superpower that you would have?
Actually, real quick.
I could do half sleeves in 2 hours.
So the homegirl, shout out to Lisa, right? She's mentioned like George looks like a guy from Sons of Anarchy, right? But check this out. The reason I bring that up is anybody could really become a background actor. There's a company called Central Casting. I might have talked about it before. Anybody that wants to do it, they're looking for all ages, all types, all body types. It doesn't matter what you're looking for. You just have to get registered.
Say I look like Scar.
No, yeah, that's how Scar got in. Scar got in because of central casting. So if anybody wants to try background acting or get into acting, we should go do it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to know how to act. Like you could just be, bro. We could be in Sons of Anarchy in the background. We could be in fucking Narcos. Juan's gonna be as a narco in the background. Fucking.
I'm gonna be like standing there like, what's my line?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have a line. You're just in the back.
And then it's like a whole serious moment where like two fools are like talking, and I'm like standing like right behind them.
See, George can really get casted as an LA fool. You know what I mean?
For sure.
LA fool. There
And then
you
they'll
go.
be like, yo, get out of the shop.
Yeah. Bro, you go to the Dodger Stadium, you see 10 Georges. It's a fact. Yeah, but definitely go out there, watch. I'm gonna go. I want to see Blue Beetle ASAP.
The next Hector.
Yeah.
From
Well,
like
speaking
Fast
of
and Furious,
right?
yeah.
The next Hector.
It's like who is he playing as, George?
It's George. Yeah. Well, speaking of classic references and music, I don't know if you guys are saddened to hear the news, but Los Temerarios, after 40 years, are separating.
I didn't even know they were still around, bro.
They're still touring. They're still
Really?
touring.
What?
Yeah. Them and I think Los Bukis are still touring.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they did a reunion tour not too
Right,
long
right.
ago. But Los Temerarios.
Marco Antonio Solis, he performed
So I
recently.
wonder. Yeah, you're right. I wonder if it's a business tactic because they announced that they split, right? What if they come back together and they announce a new tour?
Yeah.
Tickets are gonna go crazy. They're already more expensive,
So they
right?
split.
So
Dang. It's the end of the world.
yeah.
Who got back together? Was it Daft Punk?
Did Daft Punk get back?
You know how they split? Supposedly, or like they finished whatever they were doing, and then I think they got back together, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm sure they're gonna
It's like when
make
will
headlines.
Mike and Ike get back together. You remember that, bro? Here, like, oh yeah, they split up.
Hey, let's talk about some of Julio's new names, right?
Oh yeah, bro. We were going off about
So it originally started.
Bro,
your
they got me
characters, right?
fucking a bunch of names out of nowhere.
So
Yeah.
Julio has new different personas. So usually Julio goes by Ink Julio, right? And then that day he was smelling not too great, so then they started calling him Stink Julio, right? It was Stink. Who started that? I think Juan started the Stink
Something
Julio,
like that, bro.
right?
We kept running it after
Yeah.
that.
And what were the other ones?
We're just saying like when he's getting real freaky, King Julio.
And then when he's smoking and he's feeling a little litty, it's Chink Julio. And then when he gets that BBL, it's double cheek Julio. Right? What else?
And,
What was that,
and when
bro?
and when he's acting like a fool, I call him Fool Julio.
Man.
But yeah, I gotta make some stickers.
And we
about
kept
this
making
fucking-
some, bro.
Corn Julio.
You guys came
Yeah.
up the whole fucking
The
time
whole
you guys
night,
were
bro.
talking.
And when he wants to meet you on the low, it's Link Julio. I want a Link Julio. Yeah, these we're dying.
When he's acting real
What's
corny,
his-
Corn Julio.
This one was getting on it too.
Oh,
Your
what
client.
was that? Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Was it Leandro?
Yeah.
Oh, Leandro. Yeah. Shout out to Leandro.
That shit was funny.
Well, he
to
started
Leandro.
rumming your tummy or what?
Yeah, right. I just have to remember it.
Yeah, I was literally in tears. I think we're on live when we were throwing
Yeah,
those
bro.
out.
There was a lot.
Oh,
we
man,
said like
I was in tears, man.
we said hoodwink Julio.
They were all like, get him.
Yeah.
Oh
But
man.
that's I'll make stickers of that shit.
So there's this story that was
I
going
want to see
out.
a Stink Julio sticker.
Dang.
It's like Julio tattooing, and
He's
it's
gonna
like
make
the
stickers of
little,
all the versions.
the little
smoke with the flies.
smoke with the flies.
There's this serious story that's been going on, right? So a lot of you guys have probably been following it, but it happened here in Southern California. Young girl, Andrea Vasquez, I believe she was 18 years old, 19 years old. Andrea Vasquez, city of Whittier, right? She's at a park. Let me paint the scenario. She's at a park. She's with her boyfriend. It's close to midnight. Generally, it's a safe park. And out of nowhere, the shooter comes by the car and starts shooting at the car. The shooter shoots at the car while they're at this park. The boyfriend that was in the car with Andrea flees the scene. He rushes back. He goes to get help. He rushes back to the scene. There's blood trail near the vehicle, and in her seat. So this turns into an abduction, missing persons case. So I don't know if you guys saw, for about a week, people were posting what happened to this girl. Let's help her let's help find her. Fast forward to now, a body was found in Moreno Valley off Alessandro, right? It's middle of nowhere, not middle of nowhere, but it's open land. They find her and they link this murder to this 20-year-old from the area. Now, there's a lot of rumors and speculation, and I don't want to speculate too much on it, but they're saying that there might be, like, it wasn't a random attack. Originally, it was thought that to be a random attack.
Yeah.
Turns out they're thinking it's something more personal. So is it an ex? Is it a friend? Was it, what's the deal? Or you guys didn't hear anything about it?
Nah,
It was going on.
Yeah.
Everybody was posting about this
shit.
case, but rest in peace to her. And the guy that allegedly did it, he's a son of a fire chief. So it's just, this is
crazy, bro.
this story is taking a lot of turns, but rest in peace to her, and everybody out there be safe.
Yeah. No shit.
It's crazy.
Remember the whole kidnapping in the main place mall?
Yeah,
Remember we talked about
that mall's active,
Right? That's crazy.
And now that it's the holiday season too, that's something to be more aware of. I get nervous around the holiday season because there's high theft and things like that happen.
Yeah.
So especially at the mall, the women,
Right.
like girls, were getting targeted and they were being abducted or attempted
bad.
abductions. So be careful out there. Be careful out there.
Carries purpose.
Yeah.
Purpose.
Part of my
Yeah, I mean,
I got my lady one of those.
The shock things.
Yeah, the
Brass knuckles?
They're like the brass knuckles with the
They
tape.
shock.
Oh,
That's
shit.
dope.
So you press the button on top,
Bro,
and then you can fucking sock somebody.
Don't
with
get her mad, bro.
it. Oh yeah.
Say, all right.
It's like,
yeah.
it's like a pink one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
Fashion.
I was like, here, babe.
there you go.
It's got the bedazzles and everything.
The bedazzles.
Dang. That's the guy looking would get
A
that
little
too.
Hello Kitty sticker on.
I know, right? In the middle.
Well, speaking of like holidays too, holidays are approaching. Halloween's coming soon. What are you guys planning for holidays? I'm trying to go to Universal.
Ooh.
Universal Horror Nights.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go.
The 17
There's
doors.
a
Fast pass or wait on the line?
Fast
Yeah,
pass.
fast
there's
Yeah,
a trunk or
that's-
treat.
yeah,
That's $300, bro.
There's a trunk or treat that
Gotta do it.
we're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
With my car club and a few different car clubs, basically up the street of the shop right there on Catella.
Yep.
Where there's like that Home Depot right there.
Yep.
They're gonna be doing like a big trunk or treat. We did it last year. Well, we were a part of it, but we weren't really like involved.
Mm-hmm.
We were just like a car club that was there.
See,
but
that's
now we're like participating in it.
And that's a cool community thing that you guys are doing. But unpopular opinion, I hate trunk or treats, bro. Trunk or treat. Let's get out there. Halloween is not like it
whack,
used to
bro.
be, bro. Like,
First of all,
it's getting quieter and quieter. I don't feel like Halloween anymore, bro. We
first
gotta
of
get
all,
out there.
it's because you
We gotta
never
get
go to
out
the
there.
trunk treats that we fucking throw, homie.
Nah, bro.
We
I'm trying to
got
explore the
we got fucking DJs, micheladas.
Your
You grab like a piece of candy. you grab a piece of candy, and then the whole fucking back of the trunk fucking like lifts up in the air. You know
Like,
what
I want to
mean?
go to a
With the
house
hydrants
and go through a haunted house. That's trick or
Ah,
treating,
homie,
bro. I
they-
want to
Did
get
you ever
tricked.
go
Bro, like,
to his
I wanna get
neighborhood,
tricked,
bro? Go to his neighborhood.
Go to
You get scared.
Halloween every
You
day.
wanna get scared,
You got
bro.
zombies walking around. Too.
it's like those are just crackheads.
That's why my crib too, bro. That's why my crib.
This is just
They're
crackheads.
everywhere. These zombies
Gunshot
are
that fucking
everywhere.
sick one.
Yeah, you guys haven't been where I stay. Like, you guys
Man, real quick.
Someone got stabbed.
Since we're talking about this,
It's like, it
okay.
looks so real.
Bro, there's little towns, right? Back a long time ago, we dropped this family member, right? She has addiction problems, so we drove far. Like, it was like several hours to get to this little town, right? And it was, I'm not kidding, it was like 2-3 a.m. late, right?
Trick or treat?
No. This was no. It's unrelated to Halloween, but I
okay,
wanted to
okay.
tap into these zombies. So what happened is we did this
worth it.
favor. We took this family member to a friend's house, right? So we took her to this friend's house in this random little town, and then this little town, it was like 2-3 a.m. When we get there, bro, there's people walking around, people on their bikes. It was
Oh,
a
it looks
tweaker
sketchy.
town. It was a
Yeah.
sketchy ass town. I remember going to the Circle K, and
Damn,
they were
how are
like
you able to
zombies. It
afford
was
it?
sad. But there's little towns like that in the middle of nowhere, because what you said about you, that it's just the whole town. There's nobody out there. All they're doing is doing drugs, bro. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, they were like walking around like zombies. It felt eerie,
tweaker
bro.
town when you see like a guy on a bike.
Yeah, on a bike.
Holding another bike.
What do you mean? That's Santa Ana.
Yeah. And there's kids playing outside still.
yeah. It's like, pretty sure that's not his bike that he's holding.
Santa Ana.
So you see a baby at 3 a.m. walking around, bro.
And then he's selling drugs.
Yeah. Like Chappelle, I got kids to feed. I got kids to feed.
Damn.
Hey, so
baby, go home.
For Halloween, are we all dressing up or what?
I say we should. Friday the 13th coming up, you said?
That's coming
so, I mean, I think it'd be even
I'll
cooler
attend
to dress up even on Friday the 13th. George is trying to be too cool. Come on, Georgie. Come on,
Maybe.
man. We'll make it fun. It doesn't have to be a
What are you guys
stressful,
gonna dress up as?
stressful day.
I want to be a vaquero Freddy.
Oh, that's cool.
So with the brown hat,
That'd be
and
cool.
the tejana,
You know,
Yeah, very cool.
before
Sick ass guy.
I dressed up as what's his name?
Elvis.
No. The guy from Food's
Snake?
Gone Wild. Snake. Before
Oh,
I
he
dressed
did
up
dress
as
up.
Snake, I had an Elvis costume that I was gonna wear,
I've seen you wear that. Yeah.
but it was too revealing down south.
You even showed me too.
You see a copy imprint. Bro, real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. I have to share this story. Or go ahead.
No, you go. You tell it.
So let me tell you, I love this story, bro. No. Okay, so check this out. We went to a kid's party, right? It was a kid's like 5-6-year-old birthday party in Riverside. Funny. Went to Riverside and they hired this Spider-Man, right? So tell me why this fucking Spider-Man comes in with this tight ass outfit, packing. My bro was packing, bro. So you see his fucking, you see his dick print, and it was so awkward. Like the dudes were like, "What the hell is going on?" But it's like that dude was like doing his tricks, and you see his shit like swinging around. And we're like, what kind of party is this, bro? Until this day, bro. With his photos and video, he's all like, Oh shit. Bro, but it was to the point that it was so obvious that it was awkward.
Yeah.
People were laughing, like we're just like, it was ridiculous, man. But yeah, the Spider-Man.
He was like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong party.
Yeah. That dude was snaking. Bro.
Yeah, the spider tingle.
Yeah, George isn't allowed to wear those, bro. Come on, man.
Well, when I had the Elvis costume, man, like I got it to where it was supposed to fit me because it was
Post the video, Georgie.
But and I was actually rocking it, and then my lady was actually taking photos.
Yeah.
No, she's the one that took the photos, and then she looks at the camera and she was like, "Oh my god." Like, I can literally fucking see your dick.
Shit.
When we went to Raging Waters 2 years ago for my son's birthday, right? I wore these Snoopy shorts, and they weren't swim shorts, bro. And I wore no underwear because in swim shorts you don't wear underwear, right?
Whoa,
no, because it's not like extra material. Yeah. But these didn't. So
I fucking wear underwear stuff.
nah, I didn't wear underwear in these.
You
Was
weird like that.
No.
Oh, okay. But
You
check
rip
this
it?
out.
What the fuck?
When I went into the water, it went transparent, so you were able to see my cock, bro. So I'm walking around taking photos, and Angelique's like, she had to pull me over. She's like, we can see your dick, you know? So I was like, fuck. So I had to swap them out, bro. But I'm all walking around revealing the package, man.
All of the women in the comments are gonna be like, let's see the photos.
Chill. Oh my god, man, this podcast took a left turn, bro.
Snoopy's face looks a little funny.
You guys have any embarrassing moments like that? Anything you've ever like farted on accident?
No. You know how like you dive into the pool,
Yeah.
and like sometimes your shorts aren't tight enough, so they fall off.
sure.
They'll literally come off of you. So when you come back out of the water, like you're like, yo, where's my shit? And then you got the kids underwater with the goggles.
I done it.
Oh, shit.
An embarrassing moment is like when I jumped in the pool and then I come out. You know, like your shorts go all the way up. So then your fucking whole shit is just fucking hanging, and you have to like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You gotta do that thing where you gotta like undo it a little bit to kind of like get it to
George is
stick.
showing off the V line.
The happy trail.
The camel toe.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
It's like Juan comes out and like his fucking shorts are all up inside his ass.
Hey, you trying to get that tan, no?
What?
The tan, right?
With
What
white
tan?
cheeks and
The
shit.
tan, like
The little strap.
yeah.
The underwear tan? No. I never said that. No.
Un hilo dental.
Juan Vaquero is trying to get that farmer's tan.
There you go.
Right? I'm trying to get
Even
rid
it
of
out.
Even it out.
Even it out.
And
you
in the
know.
back, he already has the tanga, the farmer's tanga. Y tengo línea.
Yeah. Man, this podcast is getting spicy and hot. Speaking of getting hot, it's there's a heat wave approaching. So you guys ready for
Another
the heat
one,
wave?
bro?
Well,
It's been
coming
hot
still.
this week.
Tell me how it's a hurricane one week and it's a heat wave the next in
Well,
Southern California.
that's what I was
man.
gonna ask you. How can they consider that a hurricane if it just felt like another normal rainy ass day?
Well, we got lucky. Our area was lucky, but
It wasn't
you saw
raining that crazy.
Your
There's some
Dodger
other
Stadium got
areas.
flooded. Other areas got flooded,
more in
but
the
we got
south.
lucky.
All you gotta do is just clean out the drainage.
Yeah.
Fucking water goes right down.
Keep it separated.
Yeah, I had to cancel my appointment rescheduled because of the
It
hurricane.
was like Moses. Let me just part the sea.
Hey, but you seen all those videos like in Pando where I say there was people in canoes.
Oh, I saw that. Oh, that water's like people are swimming in it.
I saw some people,
That's
yeah,
nasty, bro.
floating
It's
on
just
the water.
water.
No, but it gets mixed with all kinds of stuff, though. You know, and not to mention the sewage and things like
Mugre
that.
water.
I mean, that's what
homie.
it'd be like when you go to a beach, bro.
True,
like,
or a lake. It's already nasty, huh?
I see
Swim on it.
I see
Even in the
fools,
pool, bro.
I seen
How many
people.
kids piss in the pool.
I seen people play fucking in the riverbed.
Look, I'm a dolphin. He's done that at least once.
Nah, dude. One time, okay, I'm not gonna lie. One time when I was like a lot younger at Godinez, they have like this
drink pink water.
off tread like river stream, which is just fucking like sewage fucking water. And at the time as a kid, I thought it was like, oh, cool. They got a fucking, you know what I mean? They got a little stream right here of like fucking water, which is like a little riverbed of like any off water that goes down into the park goes right there. So we were fucking playing with it, and then I remember like all the kids like from different families were playing in it. And yeah, some people are fucking splashing in it and fucking like squirting out water, like spitting it out and shit. And then I remember one of my like, I think it was like my older brother or whatever. He's like, you know, that's just fucking sewage water that you guys are fucking playing in. And I was like, oh,
But you're healthy.
There you go. Hey, that's why you got that immunity.
Yeah,
nah, I got immunity from when drinking out of the hose.
That's a fact.
From
As
front
a
yard
kid,
and
huh?
shit.
That's a fact.
You're running around and you're like, fuck it, let me take
Drinking
a
out the hose.
little sip.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten leeches?
Drinking
No leeches.
hose water, it just
leeches.
hits different. You know what I'm
Where'd
saying?
you get leeches?
In Mexico?
Oh,
swimming
yeah,
in the
I've heard of
fucking
that.
lake?
Yeah.
You don't feel them, or you had a?
No, I didn't feel it when I get up. I had it in my legs. I
He
was like,
said,
oh.
he said, keep chupando.
Damn, bro.
A little bit.
A little higher.
Not you, the next one.
No, like mijo, los leeches. Ay, déjalos. Ay, déjalos.
You said keep chupando.
A little bit of King Julio right there.
Yeah.
Chupando.
Dang.
So let me just grab one and put it right here.
You know, back in the day, that used to be like what doctors used to do. They would use leeches to
What?
drain
To
blood
clean.
from you.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
And then if you got bitten by something too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still used in some practices, man.
Well, they use them for your feet too, no? Like to clean.
What is it called? I think it's
do
called
that?
like bloodletting.
Oh yeah.
They do that?
That
Will you
draining
do that?
draining blood
Will you do that? Go
from
to
your
the-
body
put your feet
would
in-
remove the
in like
toxins.
fishes or leeches.
I saw that when I was in what is it?
I don't know.
One of those where's it by Tulum? What's that city? Cancun. When I was in Cancun, they
Oh,
were
you
doing
saw
that.
that?
But there's a lot of warnings for that. People get infections and it's just nasty. I'm cool on
they
that.
do that when you don't have insurance.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. You have insurance?
All right, bro. You don't got the funds and.
Sorry, your Medi-Cal won't cover this.
Pull it out.
Hey, back in the day, did you guys ever do outdoor school? We did outdoor school when I was in Oregon. So you go to camp in junior high. So let me share this.
That
this quick
sounded
story.
like
White people shit.
like boot camp.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's
No,
like
no,
your,
no, no.
your family sent you, bro.
That
I
sounds
think
like
they just
some
tricked
white
you.
people stuff.
Well,
I think
it
they
was
tricked
Oregon,
you, huh?
but it was amazing though.
They
Yes.
tricked you, huh?
No, right? So we went to. It was amazing. It was a good time. But let me share some funny and embarrassing. So we went to outdoor school for 5 days. So this is at the age where like you don't take a dump at school, you don't take a dump outside of the house. Tell me why I held my poop for 5 days.
No, you didn't.
I swear. Now, when I got to day 3, that shit was tough. Not to mention we had to do like a whole competition. Like we had to like
You
run.
physically cannot hold poop.
I held
for
it for 5 days, bro. I held it for 5
Is it-
days. I held it for 5 days,
Sucked
bro.
it back
I did not poop till I got back home,
It
bro.
comes
I
out,
kid you
it
not,
comes
it really
out,
happened.
and it doesn't even
Really happened.
It doesn't even fucking flush down the toilet.
He said this
Yeah.
like this.
Es
and then
es
like,
un bola.
Suck it out, suck it back in.
And there was a few times when we had opportunities, but bro, there were like these weird bathrooms. Like it was just embarrassing.
What,
Now knowing what I know, I'll go anywhere, bro.
I hope so, bro.
But
5 days.
that was 5 days. Have you ever
Hey,
held?
5 days, and when he finally lets it go, it's like a little pebble, like that.
You hear the sound of the water.
And it's like a little.
Or it was
And he's like,
or it's a ghost shit. There's nothing there. Call him Casper.
Well, you know what they always said that the leader of China or Korea, North Korea, Kim Jong-un says that he does not poop.
Oh yeah, he doesn't, right?
He doesn't,
people
he
believe
does
it.
not, that he says that his the energy, because he has so much energy that the inside of him literally evaporates all waste.
Wow, that's insane.
It looked like it was going to his cheeks.
But I know damn well everyone got a butthole.
Everyone's got to go.
Maybe
5
he
days,
doesn't.
bro.
I went 5 days, bro.
You look, he went 5 days.
No,
Maybe
but
he
it was only hard one time, one day, and it got easy after
But
that.
check this out.
Surprisingly.
Some people
actually
actually don't have buttholes.
Whoa.
Whoa, how you know this?
You check.
What do you mean?
So some people have it's like they might have like a medical condition where they actually have to lose their large intestine, and then they close up their butthole, and then they get like that little
pouch. The pouch.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what they do actually is they actually would just basically sew up your butthole.
Damn,
And
that's
they
insane.
switched the pouch.
Because that's where you poop better now.
And I just want to say real quick, like all these embarrassing stories, like
So for the people who eat Chipotle,
yeah, you got to be careful with Chipotle. These stories that we're sharing here, we're only sharing them here on this podcast. Like, appreciate everybody that's been watching.
We
the
share it in the
podcast.
shop too.
Dang, yeah, the
be.
shop.
You know what I mean?
This is
Talk
kind of
about it.
shop talk, but on camera. This is really the things that we talk about every day. And speaking of people, showing us love, shout out to everybody that's been watching. Shout out to the homie Manuel came through the other day. This guy came by with the hot rod. And he was showing his love. He was saying he, watches the podcast, showing his love. He wanted to show you the cars. But it's like, it got me thinking because, this
I know
week-
everyone was like texting me.
Yeah. He
Dude, check out this. Check out this car.
He came twice, bro.
Check out this classic car because I know you got classic car.
Oh, I even told Manuel, I was like, bro, if George was here, he'd be talking to you for an hour about these cars.
Yep.
But it got me thinking, and that's something I wanted to share on the podcast, right? It's been getting busy. We didn't do a podcast last week. This week has been busy for me personally. And like today, I'm not going in the shop, but I wanted to come out here, do the podcast. And it's like little things like that when, somebody like Manny comes by to the shop, your boy comes through, shout out to Gabriel,
Yeah.
I feel like now we're starting to see it in real life. People are showing us real love, talking about the podcast. And those are reasons that motivate me to come by. All right. That's why what I'm trying to say is it gave me more motivation to come in here and let's shoot another podcast because it starts to feel like nobody's watching. But the reality is
There is, bro.
you'd be surprised people that are watching. So, big shout out to everybody out there.
All in law is
watching.
don't be
Make
a
sure to like and
lame.
subscribe if you're not already doing so. What'd you say? But yeah, that was
I said all in all, just don't be a lame.
Damn.
no lames.
No lames allowed, homie.
So I want to talk about something else too. Hold your horses on getting any plastic surgery in Mexico right now. It's I don't know if you guys seen
I was
this
gonna get my
recent
ass
story.
done.
That's what I'm
about
saying.
Look at my dick block.
Horse.
Three ain't
So before I get into
Like
that,
I want
Hey, you
to.
gotta match what you're right.
I know, right?
they say there's this
Ask for a
surgery.
horse size.
They say there's this surgery that like gives you 2 more inches of dick, but
They take apart.
but there's high risk.
That'll be a
So.
total of 4.
What the other day? Somebody said they wanted to get their penis tattooed, and you're like, "We charge by the inch." Who said that?
Oh.
That shit was hilarious, bro. Eric might have said that. And but there's this recent story, sad news. Texas woman dies of fungal infection after receiving a 3,000 lipo BBL combo in Mexico. This happened at K3, just south of Texas there. But I mean, red
3
flag.
BBLs?
$3,000 for a BBL. That's a major red flag.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
Is that a
BBLs
lot?
are
Is that cheap?
BBLs
Is
are
that
10
cheap
to
or-
15 normally
okay.
here. 10 to 15, sometimes a little bit higher, but you can get a
What was
Mexico
it?
a
Like
BBL in
5,
Mexico for
7?
5.
But was
7.
it? But was
But
it $3,000 American or
No, this
3,000
is
pesos?
this is American. This is American
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
3,000
pesos.
American money.
Like, what is 3,000 pesos?
Pesos.
Like
Yeah.
like
I don't know.
$200.
Oh yeah, no. This is 3,000 American.
Yeah.
But it's sad because you hear these stories, right? Look at all these models that have passed away. The BBL is the most dangerous, higher
right?
risk surgery there is. Even recovery is the hardest. So a lot of people think they underestimate it. A lot of times, I feel like a lot of women and guys, because some guys are getting BBLs,
Bro,
I saw.
I wanna get surgery to make myself 1 inch taller.
There you go.
Yeah, bro. I
And
saw
then,
more people
and then
getting the
look at
surgery.
everybody
Yeah.
until they notice. You look a little taller.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And even males like older men are getting they're getting the sculpting. So what do you guys know about getting your abs sculpted at age 45?
I'll just get my abs tatted to look like abs.
Get him tatted now.
Realistic abs.
It's all fucking panza, and it's like you see
I forgot who I was telling. When you get you get your whole body, you can gain weight and it still looks fire. You know what I mean? Like as long as you're covered in tattoos, that's the male BBL.
Yeah,
That's the male BBL.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something
You know what I mean?
now.
What's up?
Let me tell you something.
My wife loves the way I am,
There we go.
and if your wife is happy the way you are,
Bro, she was mad last time.
Yeah, just
if your spouse accepts you on how you are,
Exactly.
that's all it really
As long
matters.
as they love
Yeah.
you.
that's a fact.
You gotta learn to love yourself.
That's a fact.
That
Amen.
Yeah, that was deep.
It hit all the way
Amen.
down.
It hit different.
Preach.
It hit different.
Facts.
Preach.
Yeah. And then speaking of Mexico, Fuerza Regida bodyguard got shot to death. We were talking about this yesterday in Puebla, right? Do you know anything about it, Julio?
I heard about it.
Is there any updates on that?
That he just
But they're saying it's cartel related.
Yeah, it could. That I guess they got
Really?
a couple. There was like a truck. They stopped him. And
Yeah, they were just trying to get through a road, right? And
Something
it's
like that.
sketchy because there's a lot of
Major
random
road
middle of
rage.
nowhere roads that are monitored by the
Road
cartel. I'll share something real quick. 2 years ago when I went to Mexico, this was the first time I drove on my own. And I'll be honest, the night that we're gonna go back home to drive to the airport, we left at like, we had an early flight. So we left at like 2:33 a.m. Long story short, it was weird hours, right? And we had to drive through these like small roads to get to the freeways. And I'll be honest, that's one of the, I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep because that's one of the, if I was by myself, I wouldn't care, but I was with my family, you know? So I was there with my wife and my kids, and I got up early. I was up, but I couldn't sleep because I was so nervous about driving through these roads. I was nervous that I was going to go through one of these and I was going to get taxed or pulled over. But yeah, it really is like
That's
that.
scary.
It was scary. And you know, after doing it, I was surprisingly there was more freeways. It's more developed now. So surprisingly there was more freeways. It felt safer, but now I feel safer going back. But that going into not knowing what to expect, I was nervous, man. I was nervous about driving through those lonely roads at night.
Damn.
So yeah.
It's true.
I ain't never been to Mexico.
Yeah, I love it, man.
You should go to Mexico.
You
You get all that in Santana. Sketchy as
He's already living in Mexico.
streets, bro. Yeah.
No, the streets aren't fucking that bad.
Not anymore.
Not like Anaheim.
Whoa.
Anaheim, you said?
Anaheim.
I don't know about anything. I just go to church.
Every Sunday.
Georgie, what's up with your boy though? Donald Trump.
How is that my boy?
I'm
Hey, you send the post that they put on him in jail?
Yeah, the mugshot, bro.
Blasted.
Bro, that is
Crazy.
insane. An American president has a public mugshot.
He
Like
ain't my president. I'm gonna tell you right now.
yeah.
You voted for
Not
him?
one single president that I've been in my age I fucking ever voted
You
for.
ever voted, bro?
You need to
Never
vote,
fucking
bro.
voted.
Did you guys see Food's Gone Wild? Did a
Like
I
a
thought it was a
shirt,
kind
right?
of funny move. Like regardless, like I thought it was kind of funny. Regardless, I personally don't really want to touch stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it was because
What?
you can't tell if it's pro or against Trump. Like
What
the
did-
merch.
What did they do? Oh, the merch. The
merch.
shirt. What
Yeah,
is it? Bad guy? Malo,
exactly.
malo hombre?
Bad something. Bad
Yeah.
hombre or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's like a diss or they're pro-Trump. Like it's kind of hard to read, but that's what I'm saying.
It
It's
was
kind of
just-
hard to touch these things.
Yeah.
George was George, speaking of politics, George was politicking yesterday.
Politicking.
So you're telling me that you have to get permission to tattoo what was it, a club logo? Or what was it?
yeah.
I didn't know these. Put people on. I didn't know there was tattoo politics for car clubs.
Politics about everything in a car club, bro.
Well, I tripped out on like if your car breaks down on you, you gotta take down your sign.
That's what I tripped out too.
I was
bro.
like, what?
That's no good. I'm not gonna personally.
Hey,
that's-
whoa, chill the fuck out.
Personally, that's no team
That's-
right there. That's no
that's
team.
not
Like
your
in a
crew,
group,
bro.
in a group, I feel like once you're in a car club, I feel like you guys gotta help each other.
Yeah.
You are.
If,
So
if
what
you
was the
fuck
rule?
up
Yeah.
your car, if you fuck
No,
up your
like
car,
if you so
explain
check it
what
out.
was,
So
the
say
rule.
like say for instance, like okay, so the way I found out about it was it was kind of like a joke, but at the same time kind of serious. So there'll be like a few times where like I'm at the homie shop where like because I'm trying to learn how to do pinstriping. So one day like I was in the back and then I see some of the guys in the front who I know. They were talking to another customer who had I'm not gonna say the car. It was like I will say like what it was. It was like an Impala, and they were saying something about like talking to him because I couldn't really hear, But when he came up to me, the homie, I asked him like, "Yo, so what was the whole thing about?" Because the customer, he walked away, and then he was carrying his plaque with him. So he said, "Oh, well, technically, what you know, it's like a rule. Like if your car breaks down and you bring it to a mechanic shop, you know what I mean. You gotta take your plaque down because you don't want
Like it's
other
a bad
people.
representation.
Yeah,
of
like
the car club?
it represents the club badly because then it's like saying like, oh, like all this so and so's car club's cars are always fucking breaking down. You know what I mean?
Nah, I
Oh,
mean-
fuck these guys. Like,
So you're telling me that like if I was in your club and I see your car broken down, I'm like,
I mean, it just because
like,
basically
bro,
like
I would think it's like
it's because
I'ma help
basically
you
it's
out.
like if you have like a classic car and it breaks down, like
It's a classic car.
you should basically know how to fix your
Right.
car because you're already you know what I mean. Like people work on
But
the
it's
cars. Like
just-
I
But
work
it's a
on my car.
classic car. You
you're
gotta
repping
understand
it
that.
too. You know what I mean? Like
And they have consistent
If you're-
meetings too, bro.
when you say you're in a club, that means you're in an organization with your club members. You're together. You're a team. You're a crew.
Yeah,
So,
but this isn't your
Not just that,
homies
yeah.
fixing your ride.
I would-
You're going outsourcing to
Yeah.
have someone fix your shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not kept
different.
with,
That's
it's
just
not
different
kept
from-
within
yeah.
the circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So how do you get penalized or taxed?
Yeah.
What happens? Like if you disobey, because there's like I said,
Is
they
it
have
like
meetings. There's rules, and if you
13
don't,
seconds or what?
like, how do
some
you-
fools,
like do you get like what happens?
some car clubs they have like a lot of rules. You know what I mean? Like any car club can make up their own rules, and that's what you got to follow by. You know what I mean?
But there's a payment, right? You have to pay.
there's fees.
sometimes.
There's
Really?
fees for
Yeah.
for everything.
All right,
Fees.
so who
you
keeps the
If
money?
you miss a meeting, you have to pay a fee.
yeah,
Who
you
keeps
miss
the
a
money?
meeting,
Yeah.
Really?
you pay a fee.
Who gives the money though? I want to know that.
You didn't.
Oh,
You
who gives
didn't.
the fucking money? I was like, damn.
I'm gonna wait until you calm down.
Okay, all right.
Are you done?
Yeah, there you
Okay. There's usually the president holds on to the fees. The president will penalize you for anything.
Pause.
You know what I mean? And usually like the fees don't go to him.
It's
The
like-
fees go to the books of the car club. So like it can go towards like t-shirts, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's just pocketing all the money.
Yeah,
I mean,
it goes to
there
even
might
food,
be
right?
there might
Food
be
at a get together, things
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
but that's like a different fee. That's actually like, okay, who's ever gonna show up to the car show, everybody chips in.
I would
You know what I
expect-
mean?
I would
It's
expect
not
that
it's not
different,
like a fee, like, but like if you're gonna be at the car show and then you're gonna be eating the food that everyone else chipped in, everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like how come like this was eating all the food when everyone else chipped in like $40 for the carne? You know what I mean? Like it's fucked up, you know?
Kind of
So there's always like if you don't wash your car and you roll up to the car show with your car being all dirty, boom, $40 fee. You know what I mean? Like
that's a business
you
right
go
there.
you go hang
I'm
out,
running a
you go
business
to a
right
car
now.
show, you go to a car show, you didn't let any of your car homies know, boom, a fee. You know what I mean? So like there's people like that are like that. Ours doesn't really like kind of do that kind of shit because we don't really like care about all that stuff. You know, but there's like certain car clubs do certain things like
For sure.
like certain car clubs like are all Impalas. They like so if you had like a bomb or a Ford or whatever, they wouldn't want you to join their shit. You know what I mean? So there's like all kinds of like different rules. You know, even in hop competitions, you know, like the way your shit's supposed to be like set up or whatever. You know, there's always gonna
They
be
do
like
a tanda too.
Yeah,
So
like-
they do a tanda.
Oh, but that's just like personal. Like
Yeah.
that's just like
It usually goes
like
into
whoever
the
wants
car
to
though,
do
right?
it. Yeah.
Usually
I mean, you
get
could
10
use it
Gs
for
or
anything
whatever,
you want.
Boom, put it into your
But
car.
that's what I
Yeah.
thought that like that's cool with all these fees, right?
Yeah.
That car.
It's not cool.
Right? No,
It's
it's
not
cool.
cool.
If that money goes towards the next person that needs to fix their car.
Yeah.
So let's say
Yeah.
if his car gets
Everyone's
messed up,
car.
okay, bro, this fee, I'm gonna fix your car. So your
Yeah.
car could be running with our cars.
Hey,
You
we've
know,
all
that's
been
the
having
way-
car problems. We should start a tanda for us.
Shit, bro. My mom
So-
does that, bro.
So that's
when
what
it's my
that.
turn, I'm gonna get some.
That's what the
spinners.
whole. That's what the whole Tanda was
rims,
for.
yeah.
Like you don't necessarily have to use that money to work on your car. You could use it for anything you want, but
me
that's
get a-
what we did it
Oh no,
for.
the Tanda, yeah.
Yeah,
get a
that's what we
horse.
did it for. Like we're not gonna like get mad like if you take like the Tanda money that you got and then you fucking go and spend it in
No,
DJ.
like, I mean,
but
like,
just make
no,
sure
I
you
know
pay
the
you pay
Tanda.
the next time.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I mean?
course.
You pay your portion on for the next guy. You know.
So we're having a Tanda as the shop. Pay every
It's like the church.
every week we pay $5. and it becomes a lot at the
There you
end of
go.
the month.
At the end of the year.
If you think about it.
You said it's like
$5
the church.
bucks.
It's like the
How
church.
many days?
The priest is like wearing
$5 bucks
yeezys.
a what?
Like my mom does. I think she does like $20 or 40.
My mom does
bucks.
it too, bro.
50
Yeah.
a week or something.
No, and I'm like, she doesn't even work, and she has more money than me.
That's not bad. Tanda's like a
He
clever
helps
way.
out, bro.
Yeah.
He helps out.
I
Like,
mean,
out of
and not
nowhere.
only car clubs do it.
Yeah,
People,
no,
normal
everyone
people
does
do
it.
it. You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
family used to do it. You know, we all do like a potluck, and then we give it to the next
that's like
person.
the hood
you know
bank,
what I mean?
bro. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't have bank accounts in small, communities like that, and that's how
Everyone,
really,
and then to get a bigger pot, you can just raise up the stake on it. You
or
know what I
get
mean?
multiple slots.
Honestly, that's
Yeah,
$100
multiple
bucks
slots,
every other week. You know what I mean? You chip it in, and then by the end of the month, you come up, depending on how many people you
shit. Let's
have,
do 'em, bro.
like 3-4 grand. You know what I mean?
So you pick a number, whatever numbers it falls, you get the money to the next.
I'll be able to
person.
buy a horse.
but you gotta do it
It's
with people
expensive.
who you know, people that
Yeah,
you know
that
you could
trust,
trust.
yeah.
that,
People start
you know.
bailing out.
Right,
Yeah. Dip out.
Once, yeah. It'd be like that.
You want a horse? You said?
Yeah, bro. When it's my
And then-
turn,
It's like-
and then the other Tanda for the food, bro, because the motherfuckers eat a lot.
I bet.
But the maintenance on horses is expensive, bro.
Yeah, because it's not just hay,
Expensive.
bro.
Nah, this one's gonna be
Yeah.
like a hood
And then
horse.
you have to pay to keep them somewhere too.
You gotta do drive-bys with that.
Cause I always pass by this dude's apartments when I go see my brother-in-law. Fucking one day I'll pass by and there's like a horse like in the
Yeah,
parking
bro.
spot. It's
I know.
fucking like standing there and shit. And I'll be like, oh, I guess Juan's home. Let me go pop by and say what's up.
Oh shit.
Or like the landlord comes by, he's like, yo, you can't have any dog. Well, it's not a dog. It's a horse.
It's a horse. It's a Mustang.
Damn,
It's a Mustang,
there you go.
He's like, oh yeah, my GT fucking Mustang,
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean?
My stallion.
And then the pinche luces blink.
You gotta put lights on the horse, bro.
True. So I don't get pulled over.
Or be like what do you call those people? Amish. They have the carriages and shit
Oh, okay.
with the horses
I
and
might
stuff.
fuck around and do that, bro.
You're not down to show up
When
with
the Tanda
and those
comes
they
in?
actually rig them to be modern, so they have like turn signals and stuff on the carriages.
Oh, I seen
So-
that.
Bro, you
I've seen
see me
that.
pull up in a carriage?
And then when they
That is
stop, they
lit.
actually do have like the buses. They have a stop sign that pulls out.
You know where it's like that? By Philly's house. If you ever go to Philly, you should
Fucking
vlog
Utah?
going through there. Yeah, there's a lot of like Amish and there's Mormons over there too, right?
In
A lot of
Utah?
in
Yeah.
Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
Mormon communities out there.
My
Yeah.
roots.
Yeah.
Well, every time I think
You have
about
any-
Utah,
homie,
it's like
You can't speak on a
Pioneer
Mormon
one.
story? Anything
oh,
that just is
crazy.
significant? I wanna
Okay,
hear a
so
Mormon story.
He said the
in
homie
the-
did a backflip. We thought it was witchery.
nah. So you know how the Mormon religion, and I'm not talking bad, but just crazy stories. The religion is very strict. So it's like the no sex before marriage. So in these in the college, the universities here in like in Utah, it's kind of more popular there. It's a thing called soaking. So you basically like, when if you're gonna like fuck someone,
Yeah.
you leave it in there
Okay.
and you don't like do no stroking, and that's considered not sex.
Okay.
So that's called
But that's
soaking.
penetrating already.
No, because you're not moving it. So apparently,
So one penetration, but it stops.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And you just leave it in there. And then
if you're in, you might as well go all the way
yeah,
in,
that's
right?
right. Yeah, might as well. But that's an
So they
actual
stay
thing.
there?
bro.
So
That's
that's
what they. That's probably what they
'Cause-
say.
Oh.
It's like, well, I'm already here.
Might as
so
well. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that happens. Let me
I
just-
slipped. I swear.
Now, is it the same thing, Juan, where like, for example, if you have like, anal, like you don't technically lose your virginity.
Well, I don't know
So you
about
can
that.
have
You
anal
did.
sex, but you still remain a virgin. No,
You
I'm
did,
not
you
even
did,
making it up.
you did
That's-
lose.
You might be
Is that
right.
like that in the
You might be
Mormon?
right.
Because
That's another
he's
thing.
another hole.
Yeah.
You did lose the virginity somewhere though.
Whoa.
Oh, I guess.
But
not,
it's called soaking?
But not. Yeah.
I've never
that's
heard of
it.
that.
That's
Dang.
one thing.
Did you ever do
I thought you
soaking?
pee on
I
that.
never did soaking. I just. It's like I couldn't hold it.
Yeah. Dang. From
They
super-
barely touch you. Oh,
Yeah.
Like the.
I gotta go change my pants.
Juan's like, no sex? I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm just fucking, bro. I'm just fucking.
But that's one. Oh, there's like rumors about like that they have several wives.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah.
I've never had that, but shit, that would be nice, bro. It's like one for every day of the week.
I think
you know?
I think you need to conform to what is it, Muslim?
What's
Or Arabics.
Which is the one where it's a
right?
arranged marriage.
The
It's like
Indians.
Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
They're
Middle
Indians.
Yeah.
Is it?
Middle
But
Eastern
isn't like
culture.
Middle
That's
Eastern
crazy.
they have like multiple wives?
Do they? There's maybe
True.
several areas. I don't know.
Wow.
They have multiple wives. Cause when I used to have my apartment back then, it was mainly like Arabics and Muslims and a lot of Middle Eastern
You're one
people
of the
that were
whites
living
or
in
what?
there. And I would always notice
That's what
that
you're
some of the men would walk around with multiple women
Really?
around the apartment complex, but the women were never allowed to be alone. They had to be
With
walked around with some
That
Type
sounds
of
right.
man.
A man. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then like especially at night, like all the men would group up at one
And
house.
chill, huh?
Yeah, and they would all be right there. And then the women would all
all
be
the-
grouped up at someone
them.
else's place and then just be watching the kids and all that shit.
What?
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I've heard like there's places where the women have to cover themselves up completely, just the eyes.
That's true.
and then
definitely.
with their husband,
When-
they can like
Again,
show everything.
another time when I
Let
had
me
my
see
apartment, we had a pool and I was the only guy that was in the pool and the women, some of the women were obviously escorted by their man,
yeah.
but they were fully
Covered,
covered
everything.
and then they jumped in the pool like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that, bro.
They're not allowed to take it
They're
off.
not-
Wow.
So with all clothes, they're in the
Wow.
water, huh?
Wow.
Crazy.
They cannot show skin.
Yeah.
That's what
At
they
all,
say.
at all.
Yeah, at all. Not even like those
It's just divine.
I'm just,
beauty.
you know, I never stuck around long enough, but I'm like thinking in my mind, I was like, she's gonna come out and then someone's gonna hand her a towel. How the fuck is she gonna
You're
dry
gonna
herself?
dry the whole thing.
She's just gonna go walk home like that.
She just
On
fucking
a-
lays on the
or-
floor and air dries.
getting some
Imagine a
sun.
hot ass day, bro. You're wearing all
that's
that.
tough. That's
Nah,
tough.
I mean
Crazy.
some people they just wear like the top piece.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I
still
mean?
crazy, bro.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
just
it's like
covers
that.
their head.
See, that's what I'm saying. We're so used to our lifestyle
we're
out
used
here,
to different
but you know,
lifestyles.
we go to other countries and you have to respect other
What is it called?
countries,
A
their lifestyles too.
jihab or something like that.
Yeah, hijab.
hijab.
Yeah. The headwear, right? The headdress. Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy.
I bet when like Middle Eastern people they see a girl and they're like, damn, she has really nice eyes.
Yeah. See those eyes on her?
You see that nose? The way it's shaped like
the
that?
shadow, yeah.
It's like, oh my god, I saw a little piece of her ankle.
I heard that from a bucket. Yeah, I know what you got.
Key and Peele? Did you see that ankle? Shabloints!
A little bit.
I almost shabloints.
No, but I mean that's even common here because I saw that the opposite way. There was a client I had that it was this chick that was in her 30s, right? And she came in with this old elderly man, and I thought it was her dad, right? So they ended up kissing, right?
Whoa.
Dude leaves, and I was like, okay, so I guess they're together. Long story short, another man comes in. Two older men come in. Long story short, she was dating both older men. She was in her 30s. They were in their 50s, 60s.
what?
They looked older. I thought it was her grandfather or her dad. But she had these
Sugar
two
daddies.
sugar
Yeah.
daddies. But they all knew each other. They all lived with each other. They were perfectly fine
throuple.
with their arrangement. So it was two men, one girl. Crazy.
That's what he said.
So
Yeah.
when one bank account dries, it's like, daddy.
So it's yeah.
When one gets
Three
tired,
person-
It's like my checking account is 0. Let me go to my savings.
Grab some from my savings. Damn.
But I mean, we see that too. I've even seen that with guys. I've seen a dude who had his girlfriend come by, then his wife came by, and then the side chick came by. I'm gonna make a video out of that. But three.
Well, we knew
people
a guy
on
like
our
that.
live. I know, right?
We knew a guy like that. Remember, he came with his girl, and
Yeah.
then he tattooed her, and then he left. An hour later, he comes back with another girl
That's what
and
I'm
said,
saying.
"This is my girl,
Crazy.
guys. Hey, hi to everybody."
Yeah,
She
I'm
gets a
like,
tag.
Hey, so we'll get paid. to
Yeah,
keep-
yeah. It's that
keep
hush
it.
money, huh?
Yeah,
that hush money.
Oh, that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's like, I
it's like, that's right.
Yeah. What do you guys have planned today?
like we're just had
We know who you are, though.
Let me find out. You guys have a full day of street fighting.
yeah, I think we
Yeah.
do, bro.
You guys.
They were going off yesterday. We've been playing Marvel vs. Capcom and Street Fighter at the
used to
shop.
beat you, alright?
They're getting nice, bro.
I
getting
did
nice.
him once, but
Yeah.
then he beat me.
Bionico's in
We're still looking. We're still looking for challengers for Marvel
You
vs.
gotta go
Capcom.
through everybody.
Yeah. Yeah,
beat
trying to
them.
get a tournament going one of these days.
You gotta go through these 3 guys
Yeah.
before you can get to me.
Oh, chill. It's not like that anymore.
I beat you once.
It's not like that anymore. George was hot for a
Yesterday.
little while.
Bro, fucking like 13 straight wins.
He had a good day. He had a good day. He had a good day.
13?
It happens. I told him I had a good
And
2 years.
then the game finally started lagging.
I had a good 2 years, bro.
2 years.
Not even 2
I had a good
years,
2 years,
homie.
bro. I had a good 2 years.
Look at the big picture.
Hey,
Yeah,
I beat him.
Yeah, you
I
did.
beat him
Look at it
twice
closely.
yesterday.
With
But
the
it's-
Wolverine and the Saber-tooth.
but he's like, no, I'm not letting you touch
Oh,
me.
nah,
And he's
after
like,
that, I was like, I'm coming back.
He said,
He looked
I'm just
he
gonna
had
do that one
face that
dumb
he did
move, shoot the
earlier.
leg.
He had that face that he did earlier in the game. He's like,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Crazy
The
eyes.
smoke in the machine. and
It's like
shit.
that day that I beat him 13 times. I almost felt like, damn, like I'm gonna get fired after that. I gotta let him win one.
Chill. He had one good
Juan
day.
even said, he's like, hey,
Are we gonna?
I
see
like
you
George.
tomorrow?
Don't fire him. Don't fire
He's
him.
like,
if
where's
he
George
fucking-
at? I'm like, he's no longer with us.
Oh shit.
Any shout outs? Anything you guys want to let it out? Let it out, loved one. We know the truth.
Sunday. No Man's Land in
Church.
Santa Ana next to Godinez in the industrial area. We're going to be doing that big car cruise right there. Check it out. I'll be there doing the big reveal if I can manage to get the car done today. So if you see me there, say what's up. If you don't,
Say what's up.
you know what I mean? Say what's up in the comments.
Yep.
You know, most of the time I'll either be live or I'll be
Square.
you know, posting it on my story and stuff like that. So, but yeah, come check it out. It's family friendly. You know what I mean? But if you get there like around like 9, like Juan did last time,
Hey.
obviously the cops are gonna start rolling people out by that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You know, because it starts like early in the morning. Like you could be there like at 6 in the morning. There's already foods there.
Damn, ain't nobody trying to be.
But
up there
the
like that,
the
bro.
cutoff time with the
Unless you
city,
got a car.
the cutoff time with the city is usually like around like 9 or 10. You know what I mean? And you get all people from everywhere: San Diego, fucking.
All right, you
LA,
heard it.
Everybody.
No Man's Land. What
Be
about
there,
you,
be
Juan?
square, homie.
Spencer.
Anything coming up? No.
Any shout outs?
No. Bro.
What about yourself?
Shout out everybody at the shop.
He
Booking
said,
appointments.
giddy
Booking
up.
appointments. We're approaching a busy season, so if you want to get in.
And then Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
He said,
we'll start
get in
planning
and get
ahead.
out, and then get back in.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be posting
Coming
details
in
for upcoming specials and promotions
Soak.
on the shop page. The shop page is Pachuco_tattoo. That's where we post up to date tattoos and again upcoming events and promotions. Also, shout out to all the Leos, but it's Virgo season. Shout out to all my Virgos out there. My birthday's on Monday, so drop a happy birthday in the chat for your
So
boy.
for sure he's not gonna
I'm
be
gonna take
here
a shot
a
for you
week.
guys all.
He's gonna be.
But
He's gonna be gone a week.
Nah, I'm busy. Next week's gonna be hectic, bro. I have a bunch of
But
stuff coming up.
another thing, the homie yesterday said that every year your sign changes.
Yeah, I was tripping out.
Word?
So you could be Virgo one year, and then the next year you can be like a fucking Sagittarius.
Why? How?
Can somebody
now?
confirm this?
Why?
I've never heard this. I've
And it
never
makes
heard
sense
this.
because I've heard stories of like, technically our horoscope is like from years back. It's not even currently as of right now.
Facts.
It's weird, something like that.
So
Damn, well, I'm a Virgo at heart. Fuck. I'm a Virgo at
So all
heart.
the people who got like their sign tatted, just know that was last year. That was last
Make your
season's
appointment for the
outdated.
new one. For the new one. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to drop a comment, and we appreciate you
Trying to
being
get
here.
this
We'll
year,
see you on the next one. All right.
You almost poked me in the eye.
All right, man.
What?